the motherfucking deal, YouTube. I know I'm in the dark. Uh, appreciate y'all for coming to the live streams every time I go live. Shout out to you guys that always support the videos, man. I really appreciate it, man. I got one more day. Tomorrow is Coach Dante 32nd birthday. So even no, I may be still not be doing anything for my 32nd birthday tomorrow. But like I said, I'm still gonna be dropping lives content for you guys and still even when it's supposed to be I should be enjoying myself or anything or taking a day off, for my birthday tomorrow. Like I say again, I'm still dropping great content for you guys and being a workhorse. So, but it's a video that I want to go ahead and get out here. It's a hot topic coming up in Houston today, and it is quarterback, Davis Mills. Davis Mills, is he the guy for this team? Is Davis Mills the guy for this team? I want everybody in the comment section, or if you're a Houston fan or a sports fan in general, is Davis Mills the guy for the Houston Texans? Can he be a future quarterback for the Houston Texans? Shout out to my guy JDW. He's a Colts fan. He the one told me about how good Davis Mills could be. Good Davis Mills could be. I didn't watch too much Stanford film on Davis Mills. I really didn't. But like I say again, anything is possible. So to answer that question, do I think Davis Mills could be the guy? I don't know. Just the same thing how, like I say, I value Jalen Hurts. For the Eagle fans, is he still that guy? Most people say he's a guy. Most people think he can, but I don't. I will tell them I don't know either. We got to see. This is the make or break year for Davis Mills. Like I say, I am an Eagle supporter, but I don't drop Eagle content. My number one team is the Houston Texans, and that's what I care about the most. But I do support Eagle content creators and the team, but I don't drop the content. I'm going to always drop Houston content out there. But other than that, here or there, the Davis Mills, like I say, he shows some stability that he could really be the actual guy for this team, that he can be a franchise quarterback. Now, this year is a lot of pressure on Davis Mills, and I think he knows that. He was drafted in the 3rd round. He doesn't got a guaranteed 4-year contract. So, again, and the reason why I like what Nick Serio did in trading Deshaun Watson and getting 3 first-round picks for this moment right here. If Davis Mills doesn't pan out, you got those 3 first-round picks. You can definitely use one of them as the quarterback for next year, because next year's quarterback draft class is really better. You got CJ Stroud, you got Tyler Van Dyke, and you got Bryce Young. I think the Texans anywhere picks, they can fall between that top 5, top 4 range, top 10 range, either way. So again, the Houston Texans Davis Mills quarterback showed some flashes last year. He started off real rocky, real ugly. His first game was against the Cleveland Browns. He threw a touchdown in that game against Brandon Cooks on a beautiful slant. But then I think he did end up throwing an interception. He ended up throwing an interception that game as well. It's a lot of terrible interceptions that he really threw to put the Texans in some binds also. Man, if I go back and like I say, look at the games that he threw terrible interceptions in. You look at that Jacksonville Jaguars game. I mean, even though we did win that football game, we did win that football game on the road. He still threw a terrible turnover that almost could have cost the Houston Texans pretty much the football game. He didn't see the cornerback right there. He ends up getting blitzing. He ends up rushing it and throwing the football away. You go back to the Buffalo Bills game. He threw two legit interceptions, but 2 of them wasn't really on him. One of them is off of the catch. I believe Jordan Akins dropped the pass. I believe it comes out of his hand, and the cornerback or the safety was right, or the linebacker, whichever one it was right there to catch the interception. And one was kind of batted, one was kind of tipped up in the air. They end up catching the interception, but 2 of them was definitely on his fault. So I say he ended up overall throwing 4 interceptions in that football game too. Again, he threw an interception against San Francisco on a fourth and 1, when all we had to do was actually run the football. The Texans was up 3. I think 7-0, I believe. They were up 7-0. 7-0. They were moving the ball. They were passing midfield. He throws an interception on the 4th and 1. And that pretty much kind of woke up the San Francisco 49ers, which is they went to score 23 unanswered points on us. We could at least got a field goal up out of that. But again, Davis Mills do got some growing pain. He do got some growing pains, which is every rookie quarterback is going to have some growing pains. One thing you can make a cause for that Davis Mills was on, like I say, the Texans roster overall. We was last in the running game. We couldn't run the football. We couldn't score any damn points at all. So we had the worst receiving core by logic in the NFL pretty much. Now that kind of changed with John Mechie. Brevin Jordan is going in his second year. Nico Collins going in his second year should be better. Re-sign Brandon Cooks back. So again, if Davis Mills really doesn't do better than what he did last year, he already seen different defenses. He already has done a great job with this offense, despite us having that bad of a roster. He already seen everything that's thrown at him. So now with a full season up under his belt, he should be better. But one thing I'm not scared of as a Houston fan, if he stinks and he's not really good this year, then you have 3 first-round picks. And great job by Nick Caserio kind of waiting and not rushing to trade Deshaun Watson. Sometimes Deshaun Watson will throw some shade, a little bit shade at the Houston Texans a little bit. A good job by Nick Caserio just being patient and just waiting. As soon as that case came off and he was proven innocent, you saw teams jump at Watson immediately. And like I say again, Nick Caserio wasn't going to give up until we get those 3 first-round picks. He got the 3 first-round picks. Now the Cleveland Browns may not have Deshaun Watson for half a year. That's a waste of more time for Deshaun Watson. And you got 3 first-round picks in case Davis Mills do not work out. You can get a C.J. Stroud or Tyler Van Dyke, or you can get a Bryce Young if Davis Mills don't work out. But do I want Davis Mills to work out? Hell yeah. I'm a diehard Texan fan. I want anybody to work out, man. He showed flashes last year. Go back and look at the Chargers game, how he ripped the Chargers apart, how he just tore them apart, man. And he was very big in that game, man. A quarterback rating of 130 in that football game. Shows some poise, shows some ability to be in the pocket. He's very accurate when he throws the football. He's very accurate. He's very tall. He's 6'4", 23 years old. He showed a lot of stability to move around in the pocket and to extend plays. Pretty much, he's 220 pounds 25 pounds as a quarterback. That's pretty rock solid, pretty big. He's also shown some ability to stay in the pocket and really take a hit and still deliver the ball accurate. Go back and look at the Patriots game. Go back and look at the New England Patriots game that he had. He was ripping the New England Patriots a new asshole in that game. The defense just found a way to goddamn give it up. That's just the problem with this defense. We had about the 28th ranked defense in the National Football League, so the defense gave that up. We did squander a little bit in the first half. In the second half, we did go stagnant a little bit, but Davis Mills played probably the best first half. The Titans game, we lost that game. You know why? Because of the defense the defense wasn't good and couldn't stop anybody. Davis Mills had 3 tubs in that game, 301 yards in that game. He was like in the second half, the Texans was getting blown out in the first half, and the offense just came alive. And that's mostly about Davis Mills. Davis Mills quarterback rating was in that game 128 quarterback rating. We lost to the Seahawks 13. We lost to the Seahawks 13-33. He started off good in that game. He throws a touchdown in that game. That was early, I believe the second or first drive in that game. Quarterback rating of 93, 33 of 49. He threw 49 passes. God damn. The running game wasn't going good anyway. He had 1 touchdown and he was sacked twice. You can see by these numbers the offensive line started to play terrible in the game. Yeah, we got shut out 31-0 by the Indianapolis Colts, but he was put in at the second half. He was put in basically in the fourth quarter because Tyrod Taylor ended up starting that game. And right after that game, right after this game, I think David Culley decided to bench Tyrod Taylor. After that, he just really decided to bench Tyrod Taylor pretty much after that game. After that game, he did play against the Rams. Pretty much. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 bad interception. He had 310 yards. The Cardinals, the Cardinals was a tough bout. For him as well. So he also threw 2 interceptions versus the Indianapolis Colts. He almost threw 2 interceptions. He threw 2 interceptions that game. He struggled, but the Colts, like I said, again, had a great defense. But his worst game was by far the Buffalo Bills in that game. So Davis Mills shows signs and shows flashes of him being that franchise quarterback that he could be. He shows flashes, but he knows this is a make or break year, man. And Lovie Smith came out and said, this is our guy. Davis Mills is our guy. So I didn't think the Texans really need to draft the quarterback. A lot of people thought the Texans need to draft the quarterback. I fully 1,000% disagree. I don't think you need to draft the quarterback. Davis Mills deserved a fair shot. He was the best rookie in the NFL. Now, granted, Matt Jones was put in a better organization. He was drafted in the right spot at the right place at the right time. One of the greatest coaches of all time. Like I said, that knows what he's doing with quarterbacks. Again, Davis Mills was drafted where there was no expectations for the Houston Texans. We had no offensive line, no running game. Defense wasn't good. Like, everything really wasn't good. Statistically, you had the worst receiving core in the National Football League, and you still able to have these type of numbers right here. And plus, he only played about 11 games, and he had the most 300-yard passing games out of all rookies in the NFL. He blew away Justin Fields. He blew away Zach Wilson and all of them, and Trevor Lawrence. All of them guys was just as bad as the Houston Texans. Davis Mills performed a lot better than those guys. The only one was put in pretty much a better situation was Matt Jones. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I want y'all to answer this in the comment section. If Davis Mills was a starter in New England with the best head coach in all of football, with the number one, one of the greatest coaches of all time, if Davis Mills was in that system and you bring Matt Jones over here in this system, like, I know you can't do that. I'm just posing the question. Davis Mills was in New England and you put Matt Jones over there in Houston. Does Matt Jones have the same season does Davis Mills? With no offensive line, with the worst receiving core in the NFL, with probably one of the top 4 worst defense in the NFL, no offensive line. Does Matt Jones succeed over there in Houston with Davis Mills did? So that's a question I'm gonna leave you guys in the comment section and ask you guys. But Davis Mills showed flashes that he can be a franchise quarterback, and I definitely want to see Davis Mills take that next step this year and be that franchise quarterback. I want to come back next year after the season over to say, hey, Davis Mills is our franchise quarterback. I want to say that, but it's up to Davis Mills. I'm not going to say he's our franchise quarterback, and I'm not going to say Davis Mills will be our franchise quarterback. So my answer is I don't know. Will he be a franchise quarterback or not? That remains to be seen. And so one thing about being confident and then being overconfident, you never want to be overconfident. You never want to put your faith. You have faith in the team. You have faith in what he can do, but it's still you want to kind of be on a chill mode about it, because the same when you put too much faith in a team, they're going to continue to disappoint you. I don't even get raged no more. I don't even get mad no more. Like I say, when I watch these Rockets, Texans, Astros games, because again, you have to start from the bottom. You have to rebuild to get back to where you are. Every team has rebuilt and got back up to where they are. So that's why it takes patience. Rockets got a bright future. Texans definitely got a bright future with the 3 first-round picks and with the guys that they got this year. And the Astros, they just keep winning. They just keep winning baseball games and even though they lost Carlos Correa and Springer, they just gonna keep on. They just keeps on winning because of the farm system. They got a great manager. So again, comment section, is Davis Mills is the guy for the Texans job? Is he a franchise quarterback? My answer is I don't know, but would I love for him to be a franchise quarterback? Yes, I definitely would love to come up here and say, hey, after the end of the season, Davis Mills having a better season than what he had last year. We improve in win total. And yes, Davis Mills could be the franchise quarterback. I would love to say that. But again, that's why you got the 3 first-round picks, just in case Davis Mills doesn't show no progress or doesn't get better than what he did last year, or if the team not going anywhere. That's why you got the 3 first-round picks right there. Is Lovie Smith is the long-term answer? He may not be the long-term answer as a head coach. And Nick Caserio really wanted to hire Josh McCown as a head coach, but again, he flipped the script and just added Lovie Smith. And I like the energy and poise that Lovie Smith brings to this team. So again, man, comment, like, and subscribe on the video, man. 3:30 in the morning over here, man. I'm very pumped up. I'm very excited. Just wanted to get that topic out there to you guys. My birthday is tomorrow. Saturday, so I'm gonna still be coming out with some content for you guys. Probably do a game or two, do a baseball game or two, or something like that, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe on this video, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys. Much love. Comment, like, and subscribe. We out of here, coach.